Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. You were supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different.
Alright, so another day, another new ROM for the Zenfone Pro M1, and the name of this particular ROM is MSM Extended. Now there have been a lot of requests in my comment section to give this ROM a try. Now once again, this is an install and preview, so we will see how to install it and we'll have a quick look at its features, and it will be added to the list of ROMs that I will be reviewing for you guys as well. So before we begin, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon because we do awesome stuff with smartphones. At the same time, here's a card to my second channel, that is Kratos 390. Go ahead and check that channel out as well. Now, without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's get flashing. Hey guys, welcome to another video for the Zenfone Pro M1, and in today's video we're going to look at a couple of new things for this device. Now as you can already see on the screen, we are using Red Dragon TWRP. There is a different TWRP altogether. Now the theme and the look and stuff is different. There's no major changes over here, and this is 3.2.3, so it will work for Pi ROMs as well. Now it's very simple how to install this TWRP. Just download the image and you just need to go to install, and maybe let me show you how to install the TWRP first. Now this is considering that you already have TWRP, that is the basic one, installed. Otherwise, if you want to install a new TWRP altogether and you want to have Red Dragon, well, here's a video to that particular procedure. Go ahead and follow that. But nonetheless, you need to select install image, and then you need to locate the TWRP. This is TWRP Dragon, and then you need to select recovery and swipe to install image. Now we are not going to do that in this particular video because this of course is a video about a ROM that you guys have been requesting me for a very long time. That is MSM Extended. Yes, another new ROM. So there are two more ROM videos that are coming after this. One is Nitrogen OS and one is CR Droid, and I've tested these three ROMs briefly, like for maybe 2 to 3 minutes while I was just playing around with them, and there are a few initial observations that I'm going to tell you, and only one as of now will make it to my final review because two still have a lot of bugs. Nonetheless, let's talk about this video. So first things first, let's go ahead with the install process, and before we do the install process, usual set of disclaimers. You need to have at least 50% battery, all your data backed up. The ROM file should be copied in the external memory of your phone because we are going to wipe internal memory. If you wish to have Play services, well, you need to copy OpenGApps to the external memory as well. So let's begin with the install process, shall we? So first things first, we need to go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik, cache, system, vendor, data, and internal storage. These are all the things that we are going to wipe, and swipe to confirm wipe. All right, now go to the home screen, install. Just to be on a safer side, what I would suggest you guys is select and flash firmware 327. This is basically a stock ROM firmware which you need to flash before flashing any Pi ROM to be on a safer side. So we'll select this, and then we'll click the plus sign over here, and then we'll select extended ROM. This is dated 25th of September, and then plus sign again and OpenGApps. So three files are selected over here. We will swipe to install. Now this install process will take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes because there are three different zip files that we are going to flash. So please be patient while the flashing happens, and if you cannot see what is happening on the screen, I'm sorry because the background is white, but I'm pretty sure it's not that bad as well. So let's wait for the files to be flashed, and then we will boot into the ROM. We'll have a look at the boot animation. We'll have a quick look at the features of this ROM. What are the bugs, and should you use it as your daily driver or not? That is the whole idea of install and preview series. So let's wait for the ROM to be flashed. All right, so as you can see, the ROM has been flashed, the firmware has been flashed, Google Apps have been flashed. So all we have to do is reboot system, do not install, wait for the phone to boot up, and the exciting part over here of course is we are looking at a new ROM for this device. So of course we will wait for the boot animation, and let's see if it has anything new to offer. And once we are in the ROM, Well, we can of course have a look at the ROM. Okay, that's our boot animation, and it's just two arrows, blue and red. Looks very stylish and classy. I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10 on my boot animation scale. But yeah, looks pretty decent. Let's wait for the ROM to boot up and then we will have a look at it. Alright, so now as you can look at the screen, the icons are jumping up and we are on the home screen of MSM Extended, which is based on Android Pie, of course. First things first, let's check if calling is working or not, because that is definitely still the primary function of a phone. So voice over LTE, yes, that is the first thing that we will check. So let's call up the helpline, maybe 198. Okay, so first bug detected, voice over LTE is not working. So if you're a Geo user or if you are from a country where voice over LTE is a must, well then this ROM is definitely not for you till the time it gets fixed. Let me give you guys a heads up that till the time voice over LTE gets fixed in this particular ROM, I cannot use this as my daily driver, so I will not be able to review MSM Extended till then. So in the near future, if you see this ROM has voice over LTE fixed, let me know in the comment section. I will probably use it as my daily driver and try to review it for you guys. Now that is the first thing. Second thing, let's go to the app drawer. Now you'll see that we don't have a camera app over here. We do have gallery, but we don't have a camera app. That's okay. You can always install a third-party camera app. Probably the developers left it out there, or they forgot to install it, or something like that, maybe fixed in the next build. So that's another thing that is missing. Now apart from this, if we go to settings here, now talking about the plus points of this particular ROM, I do believe, or I do see that this ROM is very snappy. And from my first experience, I don't have fingerprint setup right now, but the fingerprint speed on this ROM is very good, even compared to the stock latest update. So if you are someone for whom fingerprint scanner is very important, when this ROM has a very good fingerprint scanner speed. And if I talk about the overall smoothness of the ROM, it is very snappy and very rapid. Now apart from this, if we go to extensions, you will notice that you have animations, buttons, decor room, system themes. Okay, all right, so system themes is supposedly okay. Omni style keeps stopping, so there are a few bugs there. And navigation bar, you have options to change, customize things over there. Okay, some miscellaneous options. So the customization menu on this particular ROM is much different compared to the usual custom ROM, that is Resurrection Remix and AOSP Extended, and this is something that I have come to like about this ROM. Now mind you, I've just had around 10 minutes of experience with this particular ROM, and I've already mentioned 2 or 3 very nasty things about this ROM that probably will drive you away from it. But that is not the idea of this particular video. The reason I'm sharing all the negatives and positives is because once those bugs are fixed, this probably will be the new level of customization, because you have a lot of things like, for example, you have on the go. So if you turn that on, what basically happens is, let me show you. You can see the camera has started working and the UI has become transparent. So on the go basically allows you to use your phone while using the back camera, if you will, so that you can see what's up next and you don't have a fall or something. That is a very smart idea. At the same time, you have screen stabilization. So if you are walking and stuff, can you see that in action? I'm not sure if you can. So basically what happens is screen stabilization is just stabilizing the screen by using the gyroscope and sensors and stuff. So it basically compensates in the direction in which the phone is moving and stuff, so that you can read, pretty stable experience while you're traveling and stuff. So that's another thing. Now apart from this, as I said, you have a lot of customization options in extensions, and you all have the usual Android Pie stuff like digital well-being and all the Android Pie goodies and stuff. Now if you go to system and if you go to about, Android version of course is 9, security patch is 5th of September. If you tap on build number, there you have it. So that's your Android Pie Easter egg. So a quick takeaway from this particular video for MSM extended for the Zenfone Pro M1. Now this is the 3GB RAM variant that I have installed it on, so it works just fine. Voice over LTE is not there, camera app is missing, a few force closes here and there. Definitely not ready for prime time, and it should be fixed in the next 1 or 2 updates, I believe. But for now, this was MSM extended install and preview for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in this comment section of this particular video, and there are a couple of more videos coming on installs and previews, and then the reviews will start flowing in. So until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.
To how I used to be.